And now, I talk back with Ray
I'm telling you, I couldn't make it up if I tried.
and Mandii.
You've got to be freaking kidding me. You know what? That's all I'm saying.
So yes, but like I said, you have to have that level of trust with your friends because if you don't, then
But I don't
why are
even
they
like
your
people in my
friends?
house like that. I don't know. The
Yeah.
platonic.
Yeah. Do you think platonic friends? Because I feel like, and I'm gonna tell y'all this.
I think
straight
men
up,
always want sex.
some women too.
Yeah, you know.
So it's I at some point there's gonna be feelings on one side or the other. Whether they're acted upon is different, but there is gonna be feelings on one party. And like I said, I just can't. I just don't feel like
How think that I really have any male friends. Like, I have some male exes that I still talk to that will help me if I
do
need
you
help.
consider them friends?
I think so. They're more just like people I know.
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't use that word friend easily. You know what I mean? Like,
know.
I wouldn't confide in them about anything like that.
Right.
But,
Just if you needed something to be done.
yeah. But I don't know if I have any real
Like
male
platonic male friends that you just chit chat with on the daily.
Because the ones I talk to, they either want to be with me, like I don't want to be with them for various reasons. But I feel like they keep in touch with me just in case I get weak one day.
So you know what this all boils down to, right? Companionship. Because we want companionship.
That's true. Because you know what I've always said, if I could have somebody to go to the movies with sometime,
It doesn't
and
necessarily
not be in a relationship, that would be great.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes it's just a little exhausting.
You just want the companionship. There is a thing out there, rent a friend, that you can rent friends to fucking hang out with you.
I would feel
Even
so
fucking
awkward.
cuddle buddies. You can rent
I've heard
somebody to
of
cuddle
buddies.
with you.
I've heard, I could get
Yes.
But see, I could just call somebody for that. But you come, can you? So for a while, one of my exes, he used to come to the house if I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't need you to sleep with me tonight just so I could sleep. Because I always slept better with a man in the bed.
Yeah. Girl, always the best.
And so like, not even like nothing sexual, just like a man in the bed. I guess like my mind could rest. And so he would come to the house and we would like literally, he would just come in, we would like take showers, crawl in the bed, and we would just sleep. And he would be like, don't touch me.
Uh-uh.
But we would just
knowing he's there.
Just knowing he's there. It's so weird.
Yeah.
But of course they wanted other stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was like,
I don't know. I feel like eventually it may, because if you think about it, like I said, you have the companionship, whether you're with them or
that's true.
not. You have
maybe that's what it is.
Yes, you want that connection with somebody. And when you don't get it from your partner, guess what?
You're going to be looking somewhere else.
Exactly. And you already have a connection over here, so it's easy.
Yeah.
So why would you leave the door open for that? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, you need a code to get to my door. So. I don't know.
You can't just be coming in all willy-nilly.
You know what I'm saying? I can't let you in remotely, too, honey.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So.
I get it, and it makes sense when you're saying it.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I really don't have any platonic friends.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You just have people that you call when you need them.
Yeah, and I don't have sex with them.
Right.
So it's like this strict. It's not.
So they're
there's
almost
no
like
sex
handymen.
involved.
They're almost like contract workers.
That you have to pay.
But you have to pay.
Just paying with food.
Right.
Or just being around them
Hey,
for a
that's
minute.
payment. That's a
Or
barter. It's like
alcohol.
bartering.
Or alcohol. I make him a drink sometimes. So one of them just wants me to make him a drink, and he's fine.
It's bartering services.
I think it's just my, he's like, I just like to be around you. So he'll just probably try to come. Hopefully, I get weak one day.
And why does it?
But I
That's what I'm saying.
But he should know I
See,
ain't
now
gonna-
you getting it.
I know I've always got it, but I ain't gonna get weak.
Yeah, but it does take a strong-willed person to be like how you are and how I am. Like we know where that line is, and we are not crossing it, no matter what.
I mean, I ain't never had to touch somebody accidentally. Like, I ain't never been like, oh, I got so weak and he was just
Yeah.
I knew we was gonna do it when he came over.
I won't talk about that, but
Yeah, I ain't fell on nothing that I didn't try to fall on.
yeah, I think emotions are a beast.
Yeah,
when it comes to shit like that. Yeah, emotions are a beast.
that's funny. Can y'all be platonic with the opposite sex? I don't know.
Yeah, do you believe in platonic friendships? Are you one of the people that are like, yeah, platonic friendships are great. I have the best friend. I've been friends with him since 10th grade. Well, guess what? He's sitting on the sideline waiting for you to say,
I have
come on in.
friends with with my friends' husbands.
But they're your friends' husbands.
Right.
Yeah.
So other than that, I guess I don't.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Now you got me thinking.
I'm just saying.
Maybe I don't.
So I like having these thought
I don't
provoking
think I do.
conversations.
Oh my goodness.
But yes. But yeah. What we got going on, guys? Friendship, no friendship?
To go through my phone. I don't
Delete,
got no
delete.
friends in here.
You might have some friends in there that you want. Why do you keep them? Why you keep them in the phone book? Why you keep them in the rollie?
Cause I have a big house and I need help. I ain't gonna lie. I need help sometimes. I have questions. Like,
that's too funny. Yeah, girl. But yeah,
that's the only reason. Yeah. I just need help. Like stuff that I want to pay somebody to do. Like, can you move a dresser? Like, if my sons can't, then I just need help sometimes.
Yeah, girl. And what do you think? Like people that cheat. How do you think that they can change? Do you think cheaters change?
No.
So if you cheat in that area where you're not married and you're not on that deeper level where you have vowed before God that this is the person through sickness and in health that I'm going to be with. Like when you get married, you become one, right? So it's before you become one and you cheat.
I think, how serious are you though? Like if you made the commitment and you're like working towards that, where you're working towards like a marriage or an engagement because you're trying to get to know each other, I think that is cheating because to me because the conversation has to be had.
Right.
If you have the conversation of we're exclusive,
right,
we're not going to be seeing anybody else because at that point the intention is to get to know each other. I can't get to really know you. And you can't really get to know me if there's noise everywhere, right?
Yes.
But if you make that commitment to each other, even if you're not engaged yet or married yet, I think that is cheating. But I think people cheat. I think what it is, people don't cheat on everybody that they're with.
Okay.
But I think people have the propensity to cheat in general. I just don't think like I may have cheated with my ex, but I'm not cheating with this one. That's like the same reason.
Oh, I got you. Okay,
right? Like, well, a man will date you for 2 years and not marry you and be with somebody for 3 months and get married.
Right.
It's the same thing because you weren't the one.
Exactly.
Right? And no matter how much you try to mold yourself into being what he needed, he was not what he wanted.
Right.
So if you're not what he wanted, it doesn't matter what you try to be. Because a man's going to know right in the beginning.
Yeah.
If he wants you, he's going to be intentional. He's going to want to see you. He's going to want to go on dates. He's going to be texting you. A man is going to do what a man says he's going to do when he wants you.
Absolutely. When you're important.
Yeah. And if you're not a priority to him and you're not...
So I saw this reel the other day and a gentleman, I can't remember, he was at a concert or somewhere. Anyways, he met the entertainer, him and his wife. He went up there and he was like, he's like, this is my wife. He's like, I knew she was the one as soon as I met her. Oh, it was Matt Rife, the comedian. He was like, I knew she was the one as soon as I met her. He's like, and I was actually married at the time when I met her. He's like, and I divorced my wife so I could marry her. So.
Well, shit.
Because that, like you said, when you know, you know.
But see, that goes, but you know, but that, to me, that's weird. But that falls in the line of, either you're getting pressured to marry somebody, you feel like you're at an ultimatum or you need to marry them and you're not really wanting to marry them or whatever. They're not your person, but you get married anyway because society tells you to get married because you're a certain age or because you've been together
this long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I think like that's what you have to have discernment and say, you know what? Even before, like if you don't really want to be with that person, you have to be man enough or woman enough to let that person go find who is their person.
Exactly.
Versus being selfish and keeping them for yourself.
And taking their time.
Wasting their time.
Yeah, wasting their
when
time.
You mess up all their good years when you know from day one you didn't really want to be with them.
Exactly.
Like let me be. But I think that's crazy. But I do believe a man knows that's his wife. I believe that.
Yeah.
I just think, why would you be married to somebody else still looking?
Right, exactly.
Right.
But you get stories like that, but that's only the surface. We don't know how long he was married to the other lady. Yeah. We don't know what's been going on in their relationship. We don't know. Maybe she stepped out.
Maybe she was.
You know what I mean? Like, who knows? True. So you don't know an entire story. You just know what people tell you.
I would be looking for tell about he was married to me and found his wife.
Right. So
I'm gonna say the N word.
And I don't. What? Y'all over here cussing.
You see what you looking for? But that's what I'm saying. Like, you just...
And to me, it's not that I'm emotionally disconnected because, like I said, I absolutely love Donnell to death. And I can't see myself with anybody else but him. But if tomorrow he were to say, I'm out, I just can't do this anymore, I'm done, would I be, like, just horrified? I don't know that I'd be horrified. Because to me, people are people. Like, you're going to do what you're going to do. And I can't, I just can't, like, am I going to miss him? Absolutely.
And start figuring out when are the moving people coming. That's a man thing.
I'm just like, to me, because, and Rashad was telling me earlier, like, you just not bothered. Like, you just walk.
So y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all haven't noticed this by now. You see our pictures aren't here, right?
And the TV's off.
Not off. Well, what has happened?
What happened was,
is I'm remodeling my house right now. Our podcast room is here in the house, and so I just can't find stuff right now because somehow the remote to the TV is not where it's supposed to be, and then the pictures, I don't know where they are, and so like I was like, so it's bothering me.
She's over there freaking out.
I'm like, oh my God, I don't know where the remote is,
and I'm just sitting here putting our stuff like, together, setting our shit up.
I think you are just so unbothered by this. And she's like, well, you know,
we're gonna record regardless.
Control where my energy goes.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, well, let me just take a drink of my look. Let me calm down, you know. But it was just bothering me because I was just like, I don't know where the damn remote is. I don't know where the stuff is. I'm still trying to, get the house back together. So it's just funny. She's very unbothered.
But I'm just like, I can only exert so much. And it's like, if I'm going to exert energy, it's going to have to be something that's really worth freaking the fuck out about.
She told me, basically.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about this right now. I assume it wasn't in here because you didn't put it in there. And when you find it, I'm sure to be back in here. So,
and I'm going to tell y'all right now, divine intervention, 1,000%. I truly believe in it to my core. I brought these little cue cards today.
Right, and didn't even know I didn't have the stuff.
And didn't even know we normally have a little whiteboard behind us, so we talk about topics and things like that. We didn't have that, so guess what? We got little cue cards, and I was like, you don't even need to put that back up there, because we gonna be using these bitches.
I will tell you, that's why y'all like my little afro, because so when Amanda got here, I'm trying to comb my hair out, take a shower. I said, well, I guess I'm gonna be natural today, because.
But her hair is so cute, and she don't like it, guys. But it's so cute. But it looks really, really cute. And I told her, because my daughter has hair too, like that, like real, like natural curl, tight curl. And I love it when she likes it like just flow freely. She hates it because anybody that has tight curls knows it's a bitch to manage. Yes. And so my daughter hates her tight curls.
But her hair is beautiful.
Yes, but she keeps it short now. She keeps it in a boy pixie cut or boy cut or short because
she can rock it because her face is skinny.
Yes,
and she has beautiful like texture.
But she hates managing it because when you have long hair like that, especially when you're freaking biracial or not Ray, but my daughter.
Everybody thinks I am.
But not Ray, but my daughter, she has to brush her hair in the shower.
And her hair used to be all the way to her like past. Yes, it was crazy.
But and Ray's hair, I love her hair today. I love it. It's so pretty. So yeah. But yeah, so there we go. There you have it.
Can they work out? Maybe, maybe not.
Don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think it depends on the people because it depends on I mean, the connection you have.
I'm sure. I honestly don't know anybody that has platonic friends that are opposites.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's a respect thing. It's a respect thing of your partner.
I don't even know how oh my God. I don't even know how I got her to get married. I ain't had no anniversary that mean nothing. I mean, but that's true. I think if he makes sure that your needs are met and you don't gotta be looking for no other friends.
But if I have to do that, then why not to get out of the relationship?
Right? That's why not just leave? If I
just walk away.
I'm gonna need him until I don't. That's what I say. So if me needing them bothers you, then you should probably make sure I don't need them. So when I call you and you can
don't say Ray didn't tell you. Don't say that Ray didn't say.
I'm very honest about it. I'm like, I'm gonna need them until I don't.
But
so
I
if
think
that bothers you, then
I think honesty too. 1,000% honesty. Yeah. And I feel like you should be honest whether or not it's gonna be.
And that way nobody gets surprised or hurt or anything like that.
And you can approach conversations good. You don't have to freaking be ugly and stupid about it. You can talk, Ray.
I mean, sometimes I'm sure I've been ugly and stupid.
You can have a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, it can be an adult conversation. Like, this is what, you know, even if it's at the beginning, like, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. This is where we're going. This is
I'm very frank about that. Like, and some people can handle it and some people can't.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's like,
that's what I'm saying.
So then I'm always kind of like, I told you.
Because and this is why we're doing what we're doing, because we talk back. We like to just be open and honest, no filters, no shade. Like, it is what you see is what you get.
Yep.
And it's not that we're doing it because we're rude or we're mean or we just intentionally want to hurt your feelings. That's not what we're doing it for. We're doing it for because we believe in complete honesty. We believe in, this is what I'm bringing to the table and this is what you're getting. It's not that I'm sugarcoating it and I'm not really like that. Like, behind closed doors, I'm a different person. No, this is who I am. Yeah. And because I feel like that's important. Like, you should always bring your real face to the game, you know?
Yep.
Except for if you're playing cards. Playing cards, you need a bluffy face. But yeah, so platonic friends, now friends with exes, absolutely not. No, absolutely not, Ray. If you're in a relationship.
If I'm in a relationship.
If you're in a relationship, absolutely not.
Yeah, because neither one of us could probably have friends.
But yeah.
Like that.
So, and then cheating, it depends on where the cheating happened.
I think so. I think
the timeline.
Yeah, depends on the timeline. Like, if y'all have had the discussion that you're not going to be doing that,
right?
Then it's cheating. Until that conversation is had, it is what it is, and you can't assume that they're not,
right?
You know, unless you've had that frank conversation
that we are exclusive.
Yeah.
That we are not going to see anybody else.
Yes.
It is just us. Yeah, and then when you're married, that's a whole nother top tier level.
You got to answer to God for that kind of stuff.
Yes, like cheating in a marriage.
Because in that time you're not even married anymore. Your vows are broken. So
right, and now then you did not just break your vows to your husband or your wife.
You broke them to God.
You broke your vows
you broke
in God.
Covenant.
Yeah, and so I can't get on board with that.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed these episodes. We love doing relationship series because we have lots of thoughts about relationship, because we can bring two different points of view to the table.
Relationships are so important. Like, a couple.
Not even just couple relationships, like friendship relationships, relationships with family, relationships with friends.
It's so important. That's what rules the world. That really is what rules 99.9% of our decisions we make in life.
Absolutely.
It has to do with the relationships that we're thinking about, getting in with, that's gonna, make that choice either easy or hard or whatever the case is.
Because the two major elements that people need in order to feel good about themselves is to feel needed, wanted, and loved, and to have that connection with other people.
Yeah, human connection.
Yes, and so you're gonna find it one way or the other.
Yeah, it's gonna be good or bad.
Yes, exactly. And it doesn't matter if you're an extrovert, introvert, ambivert. Like, connection is connection. So you're gonna connect somewhere, whether it's you're reading a book, or you're listening to a podcast, or watching TV, listening to music. You're connecting somewhere in the freaking environment.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. We love y'all.
See you next time with my afro. My afro may not be here, but
I'm gonna be so sad, tears. No, but yeah. So have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning into I Talk Back with Rae and Mandii. Please hit the like and subscribe button to stay updated on future podcasts.